Okay, I am Judy Love. I am in the building. And so are you. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. I forget to. I'll be watching people videos and I forget. So do hit the like right now. Okay? Alright, let's see. Where do we start today? First of all, I would like to apologize to any of my lesbian sisters that I have offended. I don't think my sisters who understand me and know me were offended, but apparently I offended some lesbian women. And I'm not sure why, what exactly was said. However, if you have a problem with me, it is best that you email me, DM me, leave me a comment, ask me a question. Why did I say what I said? I'm finding that people just take me way too goddamn. Well, no, take me seriously because I do mean what I say, but I joke too. Like I have jokes and people don't get them. Lately, I've been encountering people who've been calling me mean. However, I was over on Omushan's live yesterday, and a lady dropped down and she was like, I love you. She said, I appreciate that you're stern. I said, see, now that's the word I want to hear, stern. Not mean, because I am the farthest from the meanest person y'all ever wanted to meet. There is really nothing mean about me. Yes, I say what I mean what I say. But I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't know why people feelings be hurt. Like I don't get it. Okay? So to the lesbian ladies that I offended, I spoke to one lady. I was on I was on J Truth's. I was in her live about 5 or 6 days ago. And this lady dropped down and told me that she had to unsubscribe from me because of what I said about lesbians. And she didn't appreciate it. But here was the thing. If it does not apply, let it fly, right? If I wasn't talking about you, what the hell are you mad about, huh? Like, I didn't say anything offensive, and I'm not a lesbian, so I have the right to have a different opinion and feel how I want. Good morning, Simple Living. What up, boo? Right, I'm gonna have a different opinion about some things because you're a lesbian and I'm not. But we're all women at the end of the day. But here's what I find interesting. They're mad. It must be a couple of them because I think like 5 people unsubscribed. Um, you're mad about what I said about dildos. Like, why? How can you be mad at me, a straight woman, for saying something about some dildos? But y'all let men, gay men, straight men, all kind of people, women, each other get on here and talk all nasty about each other vaginas. But I made some comments about some plastic and you're mad. Like, totally unacceptable and inappropriate. And I do mean what I said. And that's just that. And that's my right as a fucking American citizen and as a human being. And as my experiences and my walks in life, it ain't nothing personal. I don't have nothing against. I support the LGBTQ. It's the rest of the alphabet and their bullshit that I have a problem with. I don't know if that's what they stop fooling ourselves and telling everything is okay and everything is all right. To the women who I said that, I mean, I don't. I feel like I have the right to feel that way. I also had made this comment, and I said that, like, it's hard for me to believe that a woman with a bunch of children are actual lesbians. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. So somebody was like, oh, well, they're bisexual. The point of my conversation was that as women, sometimes they make decisions because there's a lack of affection, love, men for different reasons. But these same women who are pretending or just, gay for the moment or whatever, if a real man came along and had some money, was taking them out and slinging that thing on them, suddenly they would be straight again. So that was just my point. Like, sure, people out here glamorizing and glorifying certain things, but it's due to necessity in some cases. Everybody ain't doing it for the same reasons. But if I wasn't talking to you directly, I don't know why you were offended. And so, again, I apologize to anybody who took what I said too hard or, I'm sorry. Because, I have a different opinion, a different outlook, and it's my right. I don't think, like, I have a friend, like, when I make these comments, it's not just like crazy shit or you have no idea. No, I do have somewhat of an idea. Because in my mind, I understand when You know, you want to come together and you want to tell these young kids that this woman is their father, but realistically, we know that's not true. And the children will know that's not true. But see, people, this is when we get to the agenda. They trying to change shit up and trying to tell you that biologically this is not true and women are not women and men this and men that, but they're doing that to justify their fucking agenda. At the end of the day, two women can't make a baby either. Just like a man can't have a baby, two women can't make a baby. So when y'all telling these little kids that women are their fathers, you're lying. And that's that. And I don't care who's mad and who don't appreciate what I think and what I say about it. So what? But it's true. So I don't know why you mad either. That's the shit that kills me. People be mad about shit that's true. Like, get the fuck over yourself. Now, I don't know if y'all been over to Demetria Lit all day. Go to her community board. On that community board, you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna see a link, right? And there's a message that just says Tracy is at the 36-minute mark. Take y'all behinds over there and get to the 36-minute mark. You are not gonna believe. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So now everybody going to court. This is why who the fuck want to play with cop callers? I don't have time for it. People take this shit way too far. I don't want to say way too seriously. I don't really know, but it's too much for me. Have y'all noticed that everybody, Kiki was on a flight to LA last night because she got to go to court behind some MU stupid ass shit. And the thing about it is, and it ain't, y'all know, like I said, Tracy is one of my number one fuck niggas. Tracy is a fuck nigga, whether you like her or not. Another shit, you gotta admit it. Yes, she's in love this week, but it doesn't change who the fuck she is and who she's been, okay? But at the end of the day, MU is harassing Kiki, but you sitting with Tracy. You gotta make it make sense. You feel me? Remember, I was a victim of a court case as well over some stupid ass shit too. It's like the badges of honor. It's like some of these motherfuckers are slow. It's like people are following a game plan. You feel me? Like, oh, this is how they do it. This is what they do. So now we have court cases. Now we got to call the police. Now we have to get restraining orders on people. A bitch wanted to get a restraining order on me. I live in Connecticut. She live in fucking Arizona. What was I gonna do? Arkansas. What was I gonna do to her from here? Never threatened her. Never said I would do anything to her. But you feel like you need to get a restraining order. But what I appreciated about this video and this court case, this is with the Mink Mob girl. This is what that video is about. There was a black woman judge, okay? So she was getting what she was like, asking her, well, how did she get the address? And this girl stumbled and went around the block and up the hill and around the corner. At one point, the judge said, could you give me the short version? And I mean the very abbreviated version. Like, this shit was getting out of control. Because when people are lying, when it doesn't make sense, it's because motherfuckers are lying, okay? So, I don't know. Was this Mink and Coolin back at court or whatever? But y'all gotta go watch the video, because the funniest shit was the girl Mink was in, this is Mink Mob, I guess, from the black sector. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know the girl. I ain't got nothing against you, girl. I'm just talking about the video I saw, boo. Um, she was y'all. At first, the video comes on and she in a dark room, right? It looked like an interrogation room, but mind you, she's on Zoom court. Why the fuck are you in a dark room? Somebody tell me. But she was sweating and shit. It was all hot, and then you realize she's actually in her bathroom. The judge is asking her questions. She can't really answer them, or she refuses to because she's lying and trying to make herself look innocent still, I guess. I mean, you gotta go see it for yourself. Demetria Lit all day. Y'all know Lit Lane. Like I said, scroll down to the video where it says 36-minute mark. Tracy 36-minute mark. Take y'all asses to the 36-minute mark. Because what needs to happen is motherfuckers really need to stop playing with the court system. But see, something wrong with these people. Uh-huh. I'm going to say that. Something's wrong with the people. Hey, I'm Filter Muffy. What up, boo? How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. Something wrong with these people. A lot of y'all are following people that are mentally fucking ill, slow, just don't comprehend shit, zero accountability. I can't do it. I haven't been watching a lot because shit is annoying after a while. You know what I mean? Like some of this shit is like, roll y'all asses up. Y'all didn't get beatings. Like some people need beatings. People are like, oh, that's from slavery. No, 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 no. Some of you need your asses whooped because it's just ridiculous. The bullshit and like I said, the lack of accountability, the court cases, the police calling, proving a point to YouTubers just for content. If that's your life, yo, you're sad. You need some other shit to do out here. Very, very sad because watching that court case, I was just like, oh my God. And the judge was like, oh my God. The judge is like, would this girl answer the fucking question already? And then she was using words like doxed and troll. What else she said? Doxed, troll. There was another one. But the judge was like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Because they don't get it. And they do. Like, you know, because like I said, it was a black judge. But I'm thinking the black judge is saying to herself, this is some ignorant ass ghetto shit. What are we really talking about here? But since you're on YouTube amongst other people who are doing the same ignorant ghetto ass shit, you think it's normal. Like because you've been told by a group of motherfuckers on the internet that you're correct. When you go down to the courthouse with this shit, A, thinking they give a fuck, B, believing you're correct, C, thinking people got all day, you act like you on a fucking live. It was like she was on a live the way she was talking to that judge. I was just like, what? She was going in circles. So Tatiana wrote a comment under there too, and she was like, "It's giving me, you know, like ninth grade." No, no, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly. It probably was given that too, but what we're gonna add on is we're gonna add on. It was giving. I've been up getting drunk and high for the last 32 hours, right? And I can't fucking function correctly and answer these goddamn questions. That's what it gave me. Right? Because that shit was so wild. You have to go watch it yourself. Because it's funny as shit. I mean, I was, when the judge was who was funny to me. Because she's asking this girl the question. The girl is going in circles. She asking, and then when the girl said, this is when y'all know motherfuckers is lying. When they say, what had happened was, when you hear that, what had happened was, mm-mm. Oh, hell no. Hey, J Don. Jay Dunn, go to Demetria Lit All Day, her community board. Scroll down a little bit, and it's video. It's just a link. It's not an actual video. And it says, Tracy, go to the 36-minute mark. Go look at that shit. Trust me on this one. Girl, I was in here rolling my ass off. Okay. That shit was funny. Hey, Kim, you have a beautiful day, too. All right, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. So y'all haven't really seen much of me because I had an issue with my eye, right? So one day I was yelling at my son one morning, and I can remember clear as day. I felt like something went black, like over my eye, like a little something. It looked like a little eyelash, but I had a blood vessel pop. Anyway, I went to the doctor. I had some other shit happen. Anyway, yesterday I had to get some eye injections. I had never experienced anything like it. Okay. Did it hurt? No. But the process of numbing your eyeballs, oh my God, y'all. I mean, it must have been like, I'm going to say like 70 applications of something in each eye. There was drops. There was cream. There was drop, 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 cream, drop, cream, drop. Look right, look left. And then they put this thing on my eye and opened my eye up real wide, and then they just stuck a needle in there real quick. And I didn't feel that shit. I didn't believe them that I wouldn't feel it, but I didn't. So that's what I've been up to lately. That's why you don't really see me too much. I have been laying low and working and shit. Pizarro saying something about them in court last night and thought she was just lying. Nope, she wasn't lying this time, Jay Dunn. She was telling the truth. And I couldn't follow. So then Mink was supposed to pull up some video. That shit took like 25 minutes toward the end. I don't even know how that ended up. It just was like a black space. Because some Asian man came out about somebody writing graffiti on the wall. See, I don't know the original story. I remember they had a fight outside of her house, but I don't remember nothing about somebody spraying graffiti, damaging nobody's property or nothing like that. But it clearly is more to the story. Coolin wasn't there. So, I don't know what happened. But from what I saw, she didn't need to be there. From what I saw, that girl did enough damage on her own. I mean, the story was just completely unfucking believable. When the lady said, well, where do you live? And she was like, I live in like a gated community, like there are gates. I was like, nah, something wrong with this chick right here. I've been up high. I've been getting fucked up all night, and I'm incoherent. I'm barely coherent at this bitch because you're not answering the question. I mean, how hard is it to answer? Where do you live? How did you get her address? She was like, she said, she gave it to me. The judge was like, when? When did she give it to you? Um, but it was like public knowledge. Like it was in the chat. So she gave it to you directly? No, it was like in the chat. She had got doxxed, right? So she made it seem like when that person, when Coolin got, I'm assuming it's Coolin. I don't want to keep saying her name, but it ain't her. When she got doxxed, it was because she doxed herself in the chat, I guess, the way she was saying it. But when she got doxxed, she said, somebody doxed me. Somebody put my information out. So I'm sure the judge is thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, well, bitch, didn't you just tell me that she doxed, when she doxed, she put her address out and it was public knowledge to everyone? Girl, I mean, it was a hot ass mess. Just a hot mess. What up, Don Ply? What it do, Bill? Don Play. Oh, Don Play like gunplay. What it do? How you doing in New Amsterdam? We need a new something over here. Yeah, but y'all gotta go look at that video. This shit is funny as hell. Y'all need to stay your asses out the courthouse. Stop fucking with people, because everybody can't handle it. That's why I don't engage. Not because I don't want to, but everybody can't handle me and what I'm saying. Some people, oh, you're mean. I'm telling y'all, people who love me to death be like, you're mean. Why? Why? I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, I just have a way of saying things, but people can't fucking handle it. But I don't want to find myself at court again either. That's bullshit. Luckily for me, when I had to go to court, I did a Zoom too. You know, but a heifer wanted me to fly from Connecticut to fucking Arkansas for what? See, me personally, I wouldn't want anybody to have to do that. Like, you would really have to be fucking with me for me to do that. I'm telling you. And it don't have to be continuously. You can just do one thing to cross the motherfucking line. But see, I don't play with children. I told y'all that. Children, I don't do it. It's a lot of children and crazy motherfuckers on here. Unstable. But y'all go watch that video and y'all see what I'm talking about. Because I was like, what? She was like, what had happened was, I said, no, she didn't say that. Don't ever, I'm telling y'all, listen to me. When you get in a situation, when somebody asks y'all a question, even if y'all motherfucking lying, do not start off with what had happened was. Because you're done. As soon as you say that, I already know you're lying. And if body language, her body language is horrible. I mean, she was rubbing her hair. Is that a weave or a wig? What is that? And she was hot and she was sweaty. She did have very white teeth though. But I could tell because the room was so dark. And I'm thinking, why would you meet with a judge in your dark bathroom? Once I realized it was the bathroom because I saw her start pulling the shower curtain back and forth. But then, y'all, when she was supposed to be sending the judge the video, instead of sending the video, she was, hold up. If you sponsored Uppity, oh Lord, for the right thing, she was out of mustard and didn't even have a macaroni pan. Girl, no, I didn't sponsor nobody. Jay Dunn, I had checked out for the macaroni challenge. I had even put it on my community board. I had checked out. No, baby, I didn't sponsor that. Yeah, Kiki's at court. Kiki's at court. Yeah, but homegirl was in her bathroom, sweating, playing with her hair, talking to the judge in the dark. Like, all of that is a no, okay? The same way you don't go to court dressed like you going to the club. Don't do that. But damn, you're at home, bitch. Turn the light on. Turn your fan on, okay? Or your wall unit, such as myself, whatever. So keep your ass cool. And act like you got some sense out here. Act like you got some sense. I did hear about Uppity in the cooking challenge. And y'all know I like Uppity. But you know, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? See, that's the thing about being. Me and her, we've had a discussion on Intrinsic's page, but you know, you have to be realistic with your damn self. You know, like I'll kill you over some dishes. Ask my children, if you leave some shit, you gonna get up and you gonna wash that shit for real, for real. And like now, I work a whole lot, so I definitely better not come home and this motherfucking dishes in my sink and shit on my. I don't play that shit and never have. You know, but you have to make them changes yourself. But what I do find interesting is that I've heard people on here talking shit about her, and some of the people talking shit should shut the fuck up. I always say that because some of these people, you've been homeless, shut the fuck up. We ain't seen your house now, shut the fuck up. There's people on here right now probably laying in nothing, laying with nothing, or laying in filth. Cause you spend all goddamn day on here. When and what are you cleaning up? Right? Because there are times when you have to actually be cleaning up, and you can't be on a link talking. You can't be in the chat chatting all day if you cleaning up your damn self. We see people come on here, grown ass women, unkept. What's the difference? If you ain't washing your ass and cleaning your hair, what the fuck does your house look like? Right? So some people, I'm just not surprised. If I see them and they shit raggedy, I wouldn't be surprised because you don't invest in yourself. And it's not just uppity, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers. She's just she put her shit out there like that. I don't know why. I can't speak for her. But check that shit. Real shit. Hey, Uncle Al, good morning, Bill. Yeah, the courts are courting, but here's what these people are not understanding is the laws are going to start lawing on their asses. Things are going to start changing. Like motherfuckers filing false reports and lying on people and doing shit for GP because the problem is people don't know how to leave people the fuck alone. Leave people alone. You can't go back and forth by yourself. That's just that. I'm not going to fucking argue with some bitch consistently that I don't know. I don't know you and I don't care. But my thing is, some of y'all just can't take a joke. My other issue, y'all know I fuck with MU too. I'm subscribed to all of them. Okay, that's how you get the full, all around effect of what the fuck is really good. But I just need somebody to tell me. Has MU taken any of the men to court that have dragged her for filth, talked shit about her, put pictures out here, and did all of that extra shit? Has any of those men gone to court? Please, somebody tell me. Yes, I want to hear a solid yes on that. Again, the question is, has MU taken any of the men and any of the people who have dragged her for fucking filth out here to court? Or is it just Kiki? Hey, Jill. Good morning, Bill. Anybody know the answer to that question? Please let me know. Because to me, that would be weird. Why would Kiki be your target and you haven't taken none of these niggas to court? Good morning, Just Lenise. Right. I need to know. Because why this girl gotta fly from fucking from Virginia to California for this bullshit? This is YouTube, but I didn't see Kiki do anything that equated to what the niggas done to you. Now that's all I'm saying. Have you taken any of them to court that have spread your nudes and all of that other shit and called all kind of stuff that happened over there from what I done heard? I don't get into it because I don't like to drag women. But, yeah, you got time for her to go to court. What about them ninjas? Excuse me. Right, what about them? Like I said, she sit with Tracy. We know the shit that Tracy said and done. So if you have such high standards and class and all of this, then certain people, you just not going to sit around regardless. Whether I think you cool people or not. I don't do that kind of shit, so I'm not with it. But you want to hold somebody accountable for some bullshit, but you sit with motherfuckers who do the same shit and have done shit like this to you. Okay? Because, I've seen you on panels talking to people who have totally fucked you over, but meanwhile, Kiki's stressing and pressing you enough to a court case. But see, it's about, y'all can say what y'all want, but people be pressed and people be jealous about stupid shit. If you don't like a bitch, don't watch a bitch, period. Okay? And in a sense, I do feel like there's some other shit going on underlying here. Because what's the real deal between Kiki and MU? Why is it this serious? Seriously. Weren't y'all friends? Y'all used to talk on the phone and shit. And that's how it always go. And then the bitch get in their feelings. That's why I just don't bother. Fuck it. I don't have time. But the beauty for me was, you ain't got shit to say about me. Because a lot of these people talk about themselves all the time because they got issues. Real shit. They have problems. There's shit obviously going on in their life. You see it, and then you say something to them about it, and all of a sudden you're attacking them and hurting their feelings. Depending on who they cool with for the week, though. You also got to watch associations and affiliations, right? Because shit that wouldn't have mattered last week suddenly matters this week because you got a new member on your clique. Or you done made up with somebody that you wasn't cool with before, right? Yeah. Y'all, S. Hutchison is back too. Welcome back, Shelley. Where is Miss Olivia? Is she all right? Is Miss Olivia okay? Cause she usually pop her head out somewhere once in a while. We ain't seen her in a long ass time. Is she all right? We know Bless Watkins is good. What up, Miss Bless? Oh, and then the theme is old saga. Was there any resolution to any of that bullshit yesterday? I was out of it yesterday. I told you I had my eye injections. I was laying here asleep, eyes closed, just a mess yesterday. But the theme is old thing. See, I can't keep up with the receipts. Like I need the shit laid out. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what happened. It's just too much around the corner, over the hill. Wait till tomorrow. We'll get the receipts next week. Type of shit going on. I can't do that. I can't follow it. So when this shit is over with, somebody please do a breakdown and let a bitch know what had happened and was it true. Some people are saying Miss O definitely lied. She was behind the scenes and she was doing this and doing that. Here's my feeling about it. If that's true, so the fuck does everybody else. Let's move forward. Like, who cares? Who gives a shit? Ain't that what everybody do? It be the main motherfuckers who doing the same shit who making the most noise. And I'm like, did you say that about yourself when you got caught? Huh? Shut the fuck up. Seriously. No accountability. Oh, you sick of Demon Soul too? Everybody is. Oh Lord, her and Nina. See, the thing is, if she was rolling solo for Dolo, baby, I think it would be a little different. But it's like you got, but I guess everybody else got their arm piece, you know, right? They ride or die, they side piece and shit. So I guess she got hers too. But again, they all do the same shit. Everybody cutthroat, everybody underhanded. You find out everybody was talking about everybody in the end. Even the motherfuckers who claim they got this strong ass bond that nobody will ever break, disrespect each other on the rag. We all see it, but they tell us that we don't. But they can tell some people that. But what it is that certain people are just not fucking slow and we ain't going. Period. We ain't all dumb. We don't all believe everything somebody tell us. Even though we just saw what the fuck happened and y'all believe this bullshit. Okay? Absolutely not. All right, well, I gotta get myself ready. Hey, Miss Cruiser! Cruiser, I'll be over there enjoying you. You are funny as shit. You have come out your all the way out and in the streets, okay? Getting mad. Yes. Good morning. No, you can't be sure. Know what the hell y'all talking about? You talking about this receipt? And mind you, the funny shit is basically they're imaginary receipts because we're not really seeing anything. You're telling us what the receipts are. I thought a receipt I could pull it up and look at it. Mm-hmm. And I want to see the whole receipt, not just what you putting out. Because you know somebody, Ken Nola did me one time on some motherfucking bullshit, right? But luckily me, I don't talk to everybody, so I knew exactly where the shit came from. I knew what it was, and I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't do things that I'm ashamed of. But Miss Cruiser, you had me laughing yesterday when you said, no, because hold up, she called me a bitch a little bit too comfortably. Like she done did it before. She done said it before. I was in here screaming, okay? Yo, you know what I'm gonna start doing though? I have to start writing down the one-liners that y'all do. And like at the end of the day, just run them down. Cause y'all are some funny ass people. Troop Enterprise said some crazy shit yesterday. And I love it when the one-liners just make me like I wanna spit out my water and shit like that. Because y'all are crazy. Crazy. I mean, and I go around. I'm not going to lie. I don't watch long lives, but there's one person, I don't care if their live is 6 hours, I do end up watching the whole thing. And that's Ness No Mess. Right. She can hold my attention for that long. And it be the right kind of mess sometimes. Now she start going off key and talking about some other shit, I bounce. But I always end up fast forwarding and I come back. Those are good lives. I can't do the lives with too many people and too many people talking at one time, lying at one time. And y'all gotta stop. I'm glad. Now, Ness and Lovely Love got into a little something yesterday, which was hilarious because Lovely Love was wrong. That's not what Ness said. But Lovely got mad because Ness said, see, there you go, acting like uppity. It's funny how Uppity's name just gets you all worked the fuck up. But and Lovely's like, no, I wasn't. Ness wouldn't let me speak. No, Ness asked you a couple times to chill the fuck out and you refused. Okay. She'll be back though. She'll be back. That's what I like about Lovely. Lovely is resilient. Lovely don't give a fuck, okay? She'll cuss you out. You can cuss her out, but she'll be back. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, funny as shit. Not all of this. Let me go to court. I'll prove to you. Now, Miss Cruiser, maybe you know. Has MU taken anybody else to court besides Kiki? Because a lot of foul shit has been done and said to her and all of this, and her kids have been victimized and all this shit that she said. Has she taken anybody else to court? Is Kiki the only person? Because to me, that's bullshit. Real shit. Roasting and gagging. But they can't handle it. They can't handle it. Teams switching up, you know? Teams all the time. Like I said, depending on who you fuck with. I saw the pictures that Ken Nola put out of Kiki. See, here's the thing about them. If they were bad pictures, maybe you'd have something. But she a grown ass woman. If she want to send out pictures of her top ties, who gives a shit? Like, she's an adult. That's what people do sometimes. Why the fuck would she send them to you? I don't know. But I don't send out photos, and for that reason right there. If you don't send them out, you ain't never got to worry about nobody looking at them. Real shit. Don't do it. Period. All you ladies listening, y'all want to send them to other women. I've seen so many people nudes on YouTube, on, Facebook, because you sent them to somebody. So, how I say, don't do things that you have to apologize for. So, don't do some shit like that you got to say sorry about later. You don't have to send them out. Fuck them. They ain't, don't do it. None of them dudes. No, none of them dudes. Hey, BB Nice. Oh, she took Snoop to court too? Mm-mm. See, that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Why aren't these men who dragged your name through the mud and stepped on you and called you all kind of shit, spread all your business, told everything about your vagina history? None of them have been to court, but you taking Kiki to court. See, you got to do some self-reflecting, MU, should you see this. That shit is not cool. See, but, where my girl Claudine at, too? She pop in once in a while. I ain't seen her on YouTube in a minute. But they warned us, a lot of them over there, the black sector women. They said this is what it is. See, but it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I mean? It's crazy. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, basically, the judge probably going to tell both of them, just shut the fuck up, don't talk to each other, and go ahead with your life. Because that's all it needs to be. But why is it that a judge has to speak to grown women? You mean to tell me that y'all don't have enough? These are people with children, too. So who does conflict resolution in your home? That you grown ass motherfuckers can't resolve conflict by just stop talking to each other on the internet. Because to me, it's showing off for other people. You got to know when to say when. But some people, they just don't get it. Period. Like Kiki over there clowning and shit. You know what I mean? She understands the assignment, but people get mad. We wanna do this and we're gonna do that. I mean, like I said, I've heard some horrible things about MU. So when I realized that Kiki was actually on her way to court just, last night, I said, wait a minute. Has she taken other people to court too? Because some of them niggas I would have met their asses in a driveway. The shit they done to her. That's meet you outside. Meet me outside action, bitch. Right. But this is crazy. Crazy. Miss Cruiser, did you watch the video with Mink Mob at court? If you have not, please go to Demetria Lit All Days community board. Scroll down. It's a link there. It says Tracy, go to the 36-minute mark. And there you will have it. Okay? Another court case. Some other unnecessary shit. Like I said, body language. Oh my God, the body language was out of... The body language immediately told me that you're telling a lie. When you showed up sweating and shit in the dark, girl, her lying on Suge. Oh, yeah, right, BB Nice? Hey, boo. That's right. BB Nice. Now, you watch all of my videos. There's a lesbian woman who said that I offended her and lesbians in general, and she had to unsubscribe from my channel because she didn't like what I said. Have I ever offended you all? To my lesbian sisters out there? If so, I apologize. But do let me know if y'all have a problem with me. Hey, Ronnie Q, boo, what it do? Ronnie, you saw the video? Girl, she was sweating. She was moving around. She was rubbing her hair. I think she had been up for 36 hours or so, kicking it and shit. And she just wasn't coherent. and just couldn't pull that shit together. Because that video is terrible of her at court. I don't know who goes to court in the dark. First of all, the judge had to ask the girl to turn the goddamn light on. Okay. Turn on the lights. When the judge said, "Can you give me the short version?" I mean, the very abbreviated version. I screamed. Because at that moment, when the judge said that, I was thinking to myself, I said, I know this judge want to cuss her ass out. I wonder what she really saying in her head. Like, girl, what are you talking about? She was talking in circles. Like I said, y'all go out into the real world using YouTube lingo and slang. These people don't know what the hell you talking about. She talking about it was a troll. Woo! First of all, this is a black woman, educated, highly educated. She's a judge, right? So you know she has decorum and self-respect and all this type of shit going on. And you're gonna actually mention a troll in a court case as if people don't say troll and think of fantasy story under the bridge, motherfucking leprechaun type of situation. They're not thinking, what do you mean a troll? Like a real troll? Right. She didn't even say a person harassing me. That shit is hilarious. Thank you, Muffy. Okay. See, the thing is, I don't even know who's lesbian and who's not. I don't care. Like I said, I don't know who goes to what camp. I don't care about any of that. But they wanted me, this woman, I can't have my opinion about certain things. And I'm going to tell y'all what she was mad about. She was mad about what I had said about a dildo. And I stand by it. What the fuck? It's my rights. The judge should have held. Okay. The view would have been on point. Let me tell you something. That girl was crazy in her bathroom. At court in the bathroom. And then at the end, was it just me or did it sound like she was in her car and she had the left turn signal on and she forgot and it kept click, 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 clicking? Because I'm like, why the fuck is she in her car? I know y'all heard her. I know you, Ronnie Q, did you hear her in the car? Because she was in the car at one point. Because what else could that clicking have been? Unless it was, no, I ain't going to say, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I hope y'all go watch that shit though. You gotta watch it. You're gonna be annoyed at a certain point though, because she's just talking in circles and you don't really understand why she can't tell the lady where was her house, where did this fight happen. She talking about it was a driveway, there was some bushes. Bitch, I was done. Done. A shame. A shame. But then I'm like, people need help on here. Seriously, like some of the people are funny, some of the people got jokes. We all a little crazy. That's just why we meet up here and why we all get along. Cause one of my people's keep reminding me, yeah, that's why you're a YouTuber. Fuck you. Okay. We get it. I understand who I am as a person, and that's probably why I did become a YouTuber, so I can express myself in ways on where I'm not offending someone directly, but even though I'm still finding that people are in their goddamn feelings. Okay. But we'll be all right. But the point for me is we should all have a different objective. If you're on bullshit, you might want somebody to tell you that so you can fucking get redirected, okay? Like I said, as far as the dildo comment went, I was joking on some of them, and I think the lady's an older lady maybe, because I had said that I'm sick of seeing old ladies advertising that they're using toys and shit. Because nobody cares. We don't care. Do you care? I don't care. I don't care. I think your sexuality and those type of things, it's your business. Really. But when I'm scrolling down Facebook and I see the president of the usher board talking about she got her rose in the mail yesterday, I don't want to see that shit. Nah, no, I don't. I don't. You're supposed to be a godly woman. What the fuck is you doing? That's your business. Do it, but that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But no more. We're not there. People do and say whatever they want. Everything is everybody's business. And it's just not. Like, keep that shit to yourself. I mean, please. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, they overshare, BB. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. You 50 something using a rose. Do you think, who are you turning on? I don't even know. I mean, I don't know. Who are you trying, what is your audience? I'm curious. And believe it or not, ladies, you straight ladies who are out there claiming, that y'all let everybody know that y'all use dildos. Now, this was some weird shit. I had met this dude, right? And he was like, yo, do you use toys and shit? I was like, nah. And he was like, good. And I was like, why? He was like, I don't fuck with women who do all that. He was like, I can't compete with that. Facts. You gotta look at it from a man's standpoint. So even if you are using and doing all that, don't let everybody don't need to know. That's not your everybody's business. Okay? Please keep that shit to yourself. We don't care unless there's a toy convention going on and this is what the live is about and you down there and this is specifically what we talking about. Cool. But so even I mean, I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't. It's the cool new. It's like tattoos, and everybody's getting tattoos and piercings, and now everybody has to shout out their toys and all of that good shit. And I feel like I do feel like because I also said that they were asking me in the lot in one of the chats that about dildo, and I said no, I like live dick. I do. I like my dick with a heartbeat. I like Richard to have a heartbeat. Okay, Richard needs to have a heartbeat. It is what it is because after you do all of it, right? Who's rubbing your ass? Who's touching your back? Who's doing all of that, huh? You are. You're by yourself. See, some of y'all got uncomfortable. There's nothing wrong with that, but human touch is very important. Y'all don't have no side dick. That's why y'all on here arguing with other people about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Dragging other women. When y'all see women down and out, y'all kick them in the face every day. You don't have to do that. I don't care. Yes, y'all know love it uppity. I like uppity still. I don't care. I don't care that her house, whatever and whatever. I don't care. All right, I don't care. Does she need to do better? Sure. Don't we all? Don't we all? Right. Don't we all? See, people be going through shit and people be in the struggle. And I always tell people too, when you go to somebody's house and they shit fucked up, it's because they're fucked up internally at the moment. They got some things going on that they need to, work out. Because life ain't perfect for everybody. I'm not going to look at somebody else and say and what I think and what I believe their shit should be and what they should be doing and how they should be living when I don't know your social, I don't know shit about none of that. First of all, if I'm not trying to contribute and help you change your shit, then no. Now, I do want Uppity to email me because I will send her some bras, some good butterfly bras. So, Uppity, if you see this, get in touch with me, okay? Go to my info page and get in touch with me. Or just drop your email in one of my comments or some shit. Find me, girl. Find me. But I'm going to send you some good bras. Because I got big breasts, baby. And one thing about me, my shits has always been up and in place and always look nice. My mama believed in the foundation, okay? My mama had big breasts too, and she used to go to the bra maker and shit, get fitted, had be measured, okay? Bustier on the bra, all of that. Your shit needs to be sitting up proper like. So yes, I will donate some bras to the homegirl. But like I said, I don't talk shit about people unless I'm gonna help them. Period. Now, everybody do wish lists and stuff. She need a wish list. She probably needs some little things. Nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Some little shit to help her get organized and some little bins or some shit like that or, a tray or little rolling cart and little things you be needing. But I don't know her income. I don't know what she got going on. But I'm not going to talk shit. Like I said, if I'm going to help you, I don't like what I see, then I'm going to help you. I used to work with this young dude. I didn't like his motherfucking hair. He used to look a mess. Hi, Nilo. Hey, cowgirl. And we was at work one day, and I was like, yo, you need a haircut. I gave him $25. I said, and when I see you, you best have a motherfucking haircut. Don't spend my money on weed. I'm giving this to you for a haircut. So he could go get a haircut. Sure, I could clown him. I could talk shit about him. Every time I see him, I could be like, you need to comb your nappy ass head. I could do all of that. But I could just give him $25 to go to the barbershop because clearly he ain't got it. Period. Who the fuck am I to judge? I don't know what the situation is. I just know I'm sick of looking at your nappy ass head. Please go get a cut. When I see you at work again, I don't want to see this. I don't. And go wash your clothes. I believe I gave him money to go do his laundry before too. Because people be needing help. You don't know what people's situation is. You don't. Everybody ain't out here telling all they goddamn business. Some do. But yeah, when you see people down and out, help their asses out. And she said, put that heart beat away when not in use like you do that vibrator. Okay. Okay, the vibrator, baby. Okay. Get in touch, honey. Find you some standby dick that breathes, okay? That can bring you some takeout food. Right. Go watch a movie with you. It makes the difference in your life. Some of us have just shut the world off. And don't get me wrong, there's some crazy mofos out there. I'm not telling you to go pick some random motherfucker. I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, come on now. You can't be mad because a sister wants you to have real touch. Even I'm not saying that my lesbian sisters are not. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying is some of the women out here depending strictly on plastic, advertising it, normalizing this shit. We don't want young girls to think that this is the route to go. It's not. You prefer to have a live human being, whether that be a male or a female, right? You know, I just think we are taking love out the equation, and it's all about sex and gratification. And then we wonder why there's no love in the world, why the children don't love each other, why the kids, young people in relationships don't love, they don't have respect, because we are numbing and dumbing all that shit out. None of that matters. You don't need no man, you know. You don't. Even though you do, you don't. But we say it all the time. And then you got men saying you don't need a woman. Women are nothing. Not true. You do. We need each other, but we in a bad place in the world where we just like canceling motherfuckers. You don't need that. You don't need this. Everything plastic. People plastic. Hey, Red Wings. Hey, Cheryl 1000, 1 trillion. Yeah. I just don't talk about it. You gotta be about it. Help people. Fuck that. You talk shit about people. I done heard people talk about this girl house over and over and over and over again. Meanwhile, where do you live? Where do you live? Because some of y'all live in your own heads that's fucked up. Some of y'all are crazy in your own mind. Like, you believe that you actually have the right and the audacity to talk about and drag other people. You think that what people have seen about you on YouTube has somehow mysteriously been erased from the minds of everyone. Like I said about the MU and Kiki situation. I'm confused because if she ain't took none of them niggas to court, I don't know why the fuck Kiki's at court. Real shit. And is this hey only? And is this really over this Octavius thing? Like, come on. And even with Octavius, everybody talking about how he's so fat and he's so this and he's so that. Are we not all humans? Can't we all get dragged? I don't give a shit who you are. You can be dragged, all right? So what y'all think about Steve Harvey? And they saying that his wife slept with the bodyguard and the cook. I don't believe it. Because why would she fuck up her money and cash flow like that? For the bodyguard and the cook? See, when Shawnee O'Neal did that shit, Shawnee had hid a lot of money and took her money and she was good, okay? Because Shaq was out there cheating. He took full responsibility for everything that happened in that relationship. But the Lori Harvey and Steve Harvey, I do hope it's true. I know that's not right, but I do hope it's true on the strength of his first and second wife. I feel like Steve Harvey should still be taking care of them in a sense. Them two women should never be without anything. You have children with them. Period. That would be like if I had, but I'm a different kind of person though. But if I had 2, 3 baby daddies, right? And I was Steve Harvey now, all of a sudden I'm paid to the motherfucking dime. I got all of this and I got all of that. And my children are with these men. I would have no problem giving them a little sign, breaking them off because my kids go over there. You know, my kid. Instead, I would never say to them, you can't see my kids anymore because I'm rich. Like he took the son away from the wife. Hell no. Nah. You don't do shit like that. This Negro adopted Lori Harvey kids. Did y'all know? No, what's her name? Marjorie Harvey. So Marjorie Harvey was married to this big time drug dealer, right? He ended up getting locked up. She was married to him and had 2 kids with him. While he was locked up, they got a divorce. She ended up marrying his cousin, who was another kingpin, and then had Lori. So Lori is her brothers and sisters sibling and their cousin at the same fucking time. This is the type of woman that Lori Harvey is. See, Steve, he saw that light skin and them colorful eyes and he lost his mind. He's like, I got me a bad bitch here. So, we'll see how this plays out. But he's embarrassed like a motherfucker. The only reason why I kind of don't believe it is because they put too much stank on the story. Because why would she be fucking the bodyguard and the chef? And I saw the bodyguard. I don't know. I mean, we all got different types, but I ain't fucking up my money for that. That's a lot of money. And they're older men. Like, if she was going to fuck somebody, why wouldn't she get somebody young? And, like, like, Hmm. You know, like somebody like a Method Man or somebody like that, but not him. See him on top. See, I don't be lusting over them Hollywood dudes, so I can't think of anybody off the top of my head right now. Cause Michael Ealy ain't it for me either. Because him and Marjorie look like brother and sister anyway. So not him. Who is fine as hell? You know, like an NFL player, or somebody like that. One of them, actually, a basketball player. Yeah, somebody young and spry, and who can toss you up, flip you around, do all of that good shit. Right. I wouldn't even cheat with him either because it wouldn't be worth it. It's not worth. But then it would be. I just don't understand. Like I said, Lori got a lot of money. Marjorie got a lot of money on the line, fucking with Steve. I don't see why she would mess that up. Absolutely not. Steve may not have even made. Oh, I heard he didn't, Ronnie Q. I heard he did not make her sign one. Somebody should have wrote his dumb ass a book. How about that? Think like a man and act like a woman. That's what he was doing. Looking like a man and acting like a bitch, Steve. Because ain't no way in hell I would have not have made a woman with that fucking track record not sign a prenuptial agreement. No way. That's just business. People better understand marriage is a business. Real shit. Marriage is a business. And like I said, I don't see Marjorie fucking up all her money for the goddamn chef and the who they said the chef and the bodyguard. Like I said, that's just too much stank on the story. They should have pick one or the other. Who did she sleep with? Not both. You're taking it too far. Red Wings, what you been doing, boo? Her daughter's a choosy lover, move around a lot. You know what? They say that about her, but I don't agree with that. I don't like the fact that they call Lori Harvey a whore when Lori Harvey doesn't have any children. Lori Harvey can date whoever she wants. Lori Harvey is a whore, but Keke Palmer is a queen. Make it make sense. I mean, Keke Palmer got a baby. Keke Palmer out here grinding up on Usher in public and shit. Keke Palmer got beef and drama with her baby daddy, not her husband. And she's a queen, but Lori Harvey doesn't have any children. Why is she considered a whore? Because she got options. We got to do better than that. Real shit. If I could procreate with anyone in Hollywood, it would be Loretta Devine. Oh, she just turned 75, I believe. And my fiance knows it. Red Wings, how old are you with a fiance? Honey, you got to get married, baby. At a certain age, nigga. If we get engaged, we getting married next week. Okay? That's an immediate process. It ain't no engagement. We're going to be engaged for 10 days. We got to, either we going to do it or we ain't. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Loretta Devine is an OG. Yeah, she got options, but no, they call her a whore. BB Nice, they call Lori Harvey a whore. And what got me was when she broke up with Michael B. Jordan, they called her all kind of whores. But doesn't nobody's noticed that Michael B. Jordan is gay? You can't tell me he's not gay. I don't know him personally, but just based on what I've seen of him and outside, like when he's not dressed by his stylist, when he's not standing on a red carpet just posing and not saying a word, there's something off with him. Not saying that being gay is something off, but as a straight woman looking for a man to date, he wouldn't be it because there will be a flag there for me saying, he ain't right. But I don't think they were really in a relationship anyway. I think it was just for publicity. So, but yeah, they dragged the fuck out of her. Remember, she was dating Future. They talk shit about her. Future is fucking loaded. Future is fun. Future is slinging Richard all day and night and long, okay? And Future is still in love with Sierra. Anybody that get with Future, please, he don't want you. He's definitely fantasizing about Sierra. He hates that he let that go. But he know he was never man enough to stay with her because he's a fucking big time dog. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see what you said. The entire cast of Real House of Atlanta has been. Oh, get out. They needed to be. I don't watch that shit. I don't care to watch middle-aged women. The same way I don't want to hear about middle-aged women and their goddamn toys. I don't want to see old-ass middle-aged women fighting on TV. Black women. We don't need that shit. They need to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Have they had, you don't see them doing charity events, none of that shit. You see them when they're talking about each other's vaginas, each other's homes, each other's hair, and fighting over bullshit. The same shit they do on here. It's a bit much. I mean, here it's entertaining because the good thing, you can log off, you don't have to watch. But at the end of the day, there is an image that's put out there of us, and we need to really be careful and stop celebrating it. I saw this video on YouTube from, I want to say like 32 years ago, probably longer than that, because when Luke and the Two Live Crew were out, there was a church group who was trying to get that shit shut down. And all the black people, we all talking about freedom of speech and all of that. Nah, looking back, looking where we are now from Pound Town, from WAP, and that type of shit, they were correct. They were 100% correct because we've lost our compass. I'm sorry. It just is. Even gospel music, they've lost their compass. Look at Kirk Franklin. I don't listen to shit he got to say. Sing. I don't want to hear him speak. I don't want to hear nothing from Kirk Franklin. I don't give a shit about the money he's donating to wherever. He's a demon. And if you're following him, pay attention. Look at the old Kirk Franklin from I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free to this zesty little motherfucker out here pretending to catch the Holy Ghost and all of that good shit. A complete change. He's industry now. When he was church, it was all good. I listen to old gospel music. I don't have time for this new shit. Because we've lost our way. The whole church has been lost. Oh my God, isn't it? It's terrible. Terrible. Oh no, I'm not 44, Muffy. I'm going to be 51, y'all, on Thursday. These women don't know in Hollywood. Okay, they know. Yeah, I'm going to be 51 on Thursday. Okay. I don't know what I'm not really doing anything, actually. I got to get my eye in order. Okay, I let my eye rest. And I just really don't have shit planned. I wanted to go to dinner at this place, but hell, I already been there anyway. It really doesn't matter. I go out to dinner all the time, so no biggie. I might just rest on Thursday because I got to work Thursday night. I'm going to work my 10 to 6 shift. Real shit. All right, I got to get myself ready for work. It's time to make the donuts and shit. Okay. Hopefully my eye starts to heal. They said this injection will take a minute before I start to see a difference. I look a little bit better though this morning, I'm gonna lie. Yeah. Take care of your health, right? If something wrong, call your damn doctor. Don't wait. All right? Everybody do well. I see you all around the way today. Go on my community board. I didn't enter the macaroni challenge. I should have, but again, I was asleep. I had to go take me a nap. That day I was like, oh, they talking about macaroni today? Let me motherfucking go. I ain't got time for it. I don't know how y'all arguing about macaroni though. That's what made me mad. I said, I ain't got time for this shit right here. Just hearing macaroni in an argument consistently all day was just too much for me to handle. Boom. But I did put up a video. I had made one like a year ago. And it was a nice one. So go check out my macaroni and cheese on my community board. Tucker was on. Yes, that's who it was. Congresswoman Dolores Tucker. Yes, she was on their ass. And she was right. She was absolutely correct. And you know what? I don't want to bring the Klan into anything anymore. I don't want to bring white people into our issues anymore. Because it has nothing to do with them. All the shit that we got going on within is from within. We can't blame anybody else. It's all self-inflicted. Real shit. Like I said, people don't. I think some people got mad about the comments that I made about. My neighbors had this wild ass party. It wasn't wild. It was just a lot of people over there yesterday, Saturday night. And I said that, unfortunately, you too, Jill. Have a great one, girl. Yeah, hopefully my eye get better soon, girl. For real. But when it's a group of our children, it's a problem. The same way when it's a group of us, it's a problem. So we need to acknowledge that shit so we can change it. Our behavior, for some reason, when it's large groups of us, and not always, because I told you I went to see Louis Farrakhan like in 1990 in Philly, and it was the first time I ever seen that many black people in one place, and you could hear a fucking pin drop. You heard? It was so organized. It was just so beautiful, and it can be done, but we know that's not the scenario. It's unfortunate, but it's true. That's not the scenario. We don't get that everywhere we go. Motherfuckers like to show out and play loud music and twerk and fight and argue and spit and carry on and do shit that's against the rules, that's clearly posted that says do not do this. This is what we're going to do. But until we address ourselves, we're never going to see a change.
It's continuing to happen. We can't. They're closing down malls. Like you can't even go to the mall. If there's a mall open somewhere, I don't advise you to take your ass to it. I don't. That's like I was laughing the other day when read my book and Dobie. I don't know which one of them said, "Who orders toilet paper off Amazon?" I do. I order toilet paper. I order paper towels. I order soap. I order all kind of bullshit from Amazon. That way, I don't have to go to the store to get it. Right? Absolutely. It cuts down on bullshit. I don't go into stores because people are crazy in general, but I find that our people sometimes we don't know when to fall back off of each other. That's the thing, is that we're hurting each other. That's my problem. So when it's black on black like that, I can no longer hear people talk about the Klan and what white people don't want to do, because it's not about that. And I told y'all really need to start paying attention to what's going on in the world. It's shifted from black and white to rich and poor. It's like we're on the same team with them now. Real shit. And if y'all don't know, the majority of black America is now on team Donald Trump. Just so y'all know. Real shit. My only problem with our get together is I be wanting to get shit ended by 10. Okay? Never. Never that. It start at 10, girl. They said it start at 2, but it really starting at 10. That's all the problem, okay? Start the shit on time. Let me tell you, Jamaican establishments as well. I don't know why y'all so goddamn rude. I don't understand. I get that your food is good, but why you gotta be rude? I don't even eat Jamaican food no more because motherfuckers at the restaurant are so rude. You walk in and they look at you. Bitch, you work here, I don't. Hello? Hi? Hi? Like one girl, I always tip. This bitch, the way she looked at me and didn't, I mean, she had the spoon in her hand and she was looking at me, and then she like tapped the thing. I was like, bitch. Now I ain't leave because I wanted it and I was already there. I only had a few minutes. But I didn't tip that bitch because we're not nice to each other. We treat each other poorly. We really need to get it the fuck together. Okay? We need to learn how to tell time and be on time. And understand that if you're on time, you're late. Okay? So if it's 8:30, your ass needs to be open and in the building at 8 o'clock. You ain't got to open the door till 8:30, but be on time. Right? Respect each other. Respect. Respect black on black. Right? Yeah, sometimes y'all work in customer service and y'all are only nice to white people. I don't understand. I gotta go. I'm just rambling with y'all now, fucking around. Okay, what is that? Yes. Yeah, slow and shit. I walked in one restaurant. It's lunchtime, keep in mind, okay? There's one woman or server. This girl is making like 4 containers. It's a dude standing there talking to some customer. Mind you, he's the cook or somebody. But nigga, if you got enough time to stand over there and talk and chit chat with the customers, shouldn't your ass be making some containers too? I don't have time for them. So no, I don't fuck with the Jamaican restaurants anymore. God no. And they don't. It's like 400 of them up here, but they all rude. How is this possible? Mm. Nah. All right, y'all. I gotta get my ass to work. I'll see y'all later. This is